from a business perspective and a money perspective, your son Arch could not have entered the collegiate arena at a wilder time. I mean,
Yep.
absolutely insane. I personally think that this set of years we're currently in is like Wild West, anything goes, and that there probably will be some formalization and regulation one way or another that comes into this NIL world and crazy landscape. But what's the just high level? I mean, your kids just seem to have very good heads on their shoulders, and that a lot of good has been instilled in them. But what are you telling him in that regard? I mean, I know like I saw something with Red Bull where it seemed like he made a very thoughtful decision to finally make a long term, somewhat commitment to something, but he's not signing brand deals everywhere he looks. He's not on every billboard in Texas. How did you advise him on that?
I think two or three things. One, we never talked money ever before he figured out where he wanted to go to college. We never discussed it with the coaches, anybody about that was a factor. He wanted to make a decision on where you want to go to school, where you're going to be happy, where you think you fit in, make friends, like the coaches, and are going to be happy if the whole football thing doesn't work out. Where would you want to go to school? And so he made those decisions on his own. We try to help him and guide him and show him, what this is. You have to go to these places and let them see them because they don't really have taste when you're 16 and 17, 18. You got to know you don't know what you like and don't like. So
Right.
I was glad he made the decision on the merits of where can I go, be happy, get a good education, and give it a run. And if you sit a couple of years, you're still happy there. And then also, Arch said the other day, he goes, Dad, I think I've figured out this NIL stuff. Is if it doesn't feel right in my gut, don't do it. And I said, buddy, that's the way it works for 99% of the world.
Yeah.
If you're dating a gal and you're not like, I'm not sure this is working, it's probably not working. Or you just get a bad feeling about something. The gut is hard to fight. And I think if you got at least pretty good you grew up around some things, you kind of know the difference between right and wrong, the gut will lead you in the right way. And I think he's had ample opportunities to do some things that just didn't quite make sense for what he's all about and just passed. I think he's really concentrating on the task at hand. Back to let's let what on the field. Let that dictate what comes next. And so he's picking his spots carefully. He likes what he's done so far, and he feels good about it.
That sounds like a wildly mature outlook for a 20-year-old that I certainly would not have had if I found myself in his shoes.
Well, I just paid a couple of his parking tickets, and I said, Venmo me some money because I'm tired of writing checks for this crap in Austin. Hit me with $150. I'm not paying 2 parking tickets right now. I don't know where you're parking. They don't give parking passes to the quarterback, but someone knows your license plate and is running it up. So enough of that.
That sounds more like the college kid that I was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're all still, knuckleheads.